how my client did 38% return on his ready property in less than a year. Everyone is talking about off-plan and the big appreciation that you can get, and that is true. But what if I told you that I did 38% appreciation on a ready property in less than 1 year, and here's how I did it. So I met this client through a friend, and he was looking to relocate for good to Dubai. So obviously something under construction or off-land was out of the question. So we started looking to some options, trying to understand what does he want. It was a family of himself, his wife, and his kid. So after talking to him and talking to his wife, I was getting the feeling that his wife prefers a villa because she likes privacy, and he likes an apartment or a penthouse, something within the city where he can, for example, go to some coffee shops, some restaurants, meet some people, walk around during the night, see a lagoon, maybe a canal, something like that. So after I did some research and we had a lot of viewings, it was obvious that his wife is only keen on villas. And at the end of the day, happy wife, happy life, right? So we had to go with the villa. But then I was thinking, since he wasn't very convinced, and I got this vibe from him that he might not be very happy. So I've talked to him, like, are you sure you want to go with the villa and everything? He said, yeah, this is what my wife wants, so I'm gonna proceed. So then I was thinking, maybe because he wasn't so sure, maybe he would think that he should resell it later on. Maybe he would try it and he would tell me, I'm not very happy. And this is exactly what happened. So before I get to that point, let me tell you about choosing the villa. So of course, because he wasn't very sure, I had to give him something very special for one reason only. If by any chance he decided to sell it later on, we have to get the client fast. So it has to be in a big demand. So what happens is I did a lot of research. I drove around a lot, and then I found the perfect one. So instead of me going to a 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 villa community with big brands, I found something very rare. It was one villa, part of 80 villas in Al Furjan. So first of all, the size was 6,500 square feet, massive, with a driver's room, with the maid's room, with a big garden. Second, it was a private developer. And third, it was an area in Al Furjan, which means it's very close to Marina, 8 minutes away. It's very close to JBR, and those are his preferred areas. It was very close to a mosque, within walking distance, and that's very important to him. There was a pavilion, which is like a shopping center where you can find all your daily needs, like a pharmacy, like a laundry, and a supermarket. So yeah, it was a perfect option for him. So we went there, they saw it, they loved it, and then it was sold. So just so you know, we bought it on a mortgage, and it was a halal mortgage, by the way. And if you don't know what halal mortgage is, please comment below and I will share some information with you, because back then at the time I didn't know what it was, or I've never done it, so it was the first for me also. So we got the villa. Fast forward 6 months, he calls me, bro, listen, I appreciate you, I love the option that you got us, we love the villa, my family loves the villa and everything, but I cannot do quiet anymore. I need something, like I need to hear noises, I need the busy life, I need the city. So I'm like, fine. I knew this day will come, but I didn't know that this fast. Anyway, so I did a lot of research. I checked Property Monitor, of course, the XP Interact, and also the listing portals, just to see what's going on. So because the property was very rare, there was only 3 other properties, not sold, but listed. And I saw that other properties were listed for 9.5 million. And by the way, we purchased the villa at 7.3. So there was a big gap from 7.3 to 9.5. Then I checked, for more options, and those villas were like fully renovated, like full on upgrades. I'm not talking about furniture. I'm talking about adding a pool. I'm talking about elevators. I'm talking about, big gardens with a lot of work. Our villa was the same, like we bought it. I mean, of course, they added furniture, but that's it. So I told them, listen, based on my research, based on everything, we can sell it at 8 fast, or we can list it at 8.5 and wait just a little bit. Now, the reason why I told them 8 and not 7.3, back then when we bought it, the whole area was still under construction. So his villa was one of the first who was handed over. And then you have to think that after 6 months, the whole area was handed over. People are more aware of the area because of Expo and because of the relocation in Dubai South, because of Palm Jabal Ali. So everything was helping us to educate the people. So then we listed it at 8.5. We got, I think, 8, maybe 10 potential clients. We had some viewings and everything, but nothing happened. But after 2 weeks, we got someone who was very serious. He saw the villa, he fell in love, his wife also loved it, and they were like, we want this villa. So remember that I haven't told you, but the client actually bought it on a mortgage, right? So he only paid half of it. So if you do the math, 7.3 million, the original price, but he only paid half. And then we sold it for 8.4, that's 38% return in less than a year. So it was kind of a complicated deal, but that's fine. We did the deal, we finished it, we got the funds, we went to a penthouse that we already saw and we already put an offer on. It's in Marina, super luxurious, very high floor, and you can actually see from his balcony the Marina Walk and the canal. You can see the palm, you can see also the Dubai Eye, like super luxurious. So at the end of the day, both clients were happy. And the message from this video is that you don't only have to understand the client and hear what he's saying, you have to hear what he's not saying. You have to read between the lines. When we bought the villa and we put an offer originally on it, he never told me he wants to sell it in 6 months. Never. But the thing is, I knew that because I felt that he wasn't very convinced, and I knew that this wasn't him. This wasn't his vibe. I knew that someday he will come. To be honest, I thought maybe in 2 years. I never thought in 6 months. But I'm very happy that I got him something very rare. It was an easy sale. And yeah, I mean, once you want to proceed with anything in Dubai, choose the right agent, because at the end of the day, it's super easy to buy something in Dubai. Like me and you right now, we can buy something on the phone right now in 5 minutes. That's it, super easy. It's very transparent. The transactions are the easiest possible. But the thing is, it's not about entering a property. It's about exiting the property. And this is the challenge. Thank you so much for watching. You can find all my description below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.